Yo, what is up guys, this is XYT Gaming 7 and this is the second episode of Transfer Centre. Now, we've got a starting 11 and the first player is Jeremy Matthew. Liverpool want Jeremy Matthew, they've made it very well known after losing Skirtle to Fenerbahce. They want a big, strong centre-back to take over Skirtle. I think Jeremy Matthew is the perfect replacement for Liverpool, but the only problem is he's now moving on. He's 33 years old. They're going to need to look for someone a bit more youthful, and I reckon if he has a young centre-back next to him, they can learn off him and they could become the future captain. You never know. The next player is Chelsea's new signing, N'Golo Kante. Now, in my last Transfer Centre video, I said that Chelsea were close to signing him, and now they've got him. £32 million. What a signing. I think he's going to work incredibly well with Conte. He can work in different formations. Conte has three known formations, which are 3-5-2, 4-2-4 and a 4-2-3-1, so I reckon he'll work well in every single one of them. Now, another Chelsea player who is actually staying put is Cuadrado. Obviously Conte knows when he was in the Serie A as a manager, he knows who's good and who's not really up to scratch. And he knows that Cuadrado's a good player. I know Cuadrado's a good player. It's just a case of I don't think he didn't get the chance when Mourinho was there. Mourinho doesn't give a lot of people chances, but I reckon Cuadrado does have what it takes. I'm just a bit curious to see how he would fit into the squad, to be honest. So our next player is a Belgian, and it is Benteke. Palace have put in a £25 million bid for Benteke. Obviously, being the third lowest scoring team in the Premier League last season, they need that player who can get them goals. And Benteke can be a bit hot and cold, but he has what it takes to get teams goals. Still only 25 years old as well, so he's got quite a few years left in what would be known as a player's prime period. So I reckon he could work well. 25 million, I think that's a bit too much, but good luck to him. The next player is a Spurs signing, which is Georges, Kevin and Kudu, costing just under £11 million. I reckon he'll work okay. He'll work well with Pochettino because Pochettino is a very good manager when it comes to managing the youth talents. But he's only 21 now, so he's got loads of years to progress if the first season isn't what people thought it would be. The next signing is Marcelo Brozovic. Arsenal and Liverpool are battling for him after being one of the main four players for Croatia at the Euros, alongside Modric, Rakitic and Perisic, four outstanding players. He's an incredible young prospect. 23 years old, loads of time left to progress. I reckon the Premier League will really do him a big favour when it comes to putting his name onto that world stage. Next one is Juventus putting in an £18 million bid for Nemanja Matic. Now, a couple of seasons ago I would have said, are you joking, he's worth 35 mil. But obviously with a recent dip in form, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows about, it is possible that he could go for 18 million, which is a shame because he's still such a good player. He's dropped in form, concentration's dropped every now and then, but he's still such a good player. Now our next player is a big potential signing for the Premier League, and that is Gonzalo Higuain to Arsenal. It's been agreed a €50 million and Olivier Giroud swap for Higuain. Now that is a huge deal. That will be the biggest deal of the summer without a doubt. I reckon he'll work really well with Ozil and Sanchez, but the only problem is, how long would it take him to get into the Premier League and get used to it? But the next player is a confirmed signing, quite an old one, but it's 15 million to Bournemouth for Jordan Ibe. Obviously underwhelming at Liverpool, but yet again, 1995, you can see he's 20 years old. Incredible young prospect. I reckon he really can move on well at Bournemouth with other youth players as well. But 15 million, I think that's quite a good deal for Liverpool. I hope he does play well though. It's good to see English talent coming through. Our next one is Leicester increasing their interest in Witsel. Obviously after losing Kante to Chelsea for 32 million, seeing Witsel as a perfect replacement for Kante. He's still reasonably young, 26, so he's got a few years left in the Premier League without a doubt. Obviously Hulk going to China and Hulk and Witsel being good mates. Witsel might be looking for a way out of Zenit, and Leicester could be that way out. So it's all a matter of time to see what happens. Our next player, and final player actually in the squad, is Schalke. Have stepped up their interest in Dusan Tadic. Tadic, for me, one of my favourite Serbian players around. Incredible player. I think he's got a wand of a left foot, right foot, not so much. But I reckon he could work in the Schalke team, obviously, with the right mid distinguished already youthful player of Leroy Sané. He could be out of Schalke anyway, but Tadic will work well with Schalke. So don't forget to hit a like and subscribe on this video. My Arsenal video will be out tomorrow, along with my top 5 goals of the week, and we're also getting new people into the XYT team, so there'll be like Call of Duty videos up every now and then in a separate playlist, so don't forget to go over to them videos and check them out. Leave a like, any comments on improvements. So I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.